Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. There's good alertness. No way through. Well, played right into his path. Martinez, he's found the way. Shot a goal! Loose, that's another chance. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, a delicate chip through. David Villa is flagged offside. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Valverde,
He's shifting through the gears here.
and he's had a hit. He's missed, but not quite that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Valverde, he's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the finish! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 18, David Villa.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show. It could go either way.
Oh, that's a key interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Messi. That has been cut short. Stoichkov. Messi. David Villa. Well timed, excellent interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, red. Nice interception. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Approaching the half-hour mark. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. And he welcomes it in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shakes to shoot. Their attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and Messi! Just off target.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Looking for the run. Adams gets over and intercepts. That's good vision. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's been caught. Oh, shooting chance! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. And the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now that's well seen too. Belling. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Great ball if he can get there. Martinez! In he goes again! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Santos with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. This is Stoichkov. Decent hit! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 44 minutes is number 13.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That has been knocked clear. He expected better, and so did he. It's Fulham! Really close save, and the last action of the first half. The two sides have played this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is some balance wherever you look. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So off we go once more.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, David Villa! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
David Villa duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He could be in here. He's in here. Oh, that's neat.
So why not continue with the same approach? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Picks one through. And now they can clear their lines.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Beckenbauer with the clearance. Modric. Now it's Messi.
It's about...
Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's there to belt it away. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Modric. David Villa. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that is masterful defending. Bellingham. Stoichkov. Rice getting this one clear. And he can clear it away. Van Belten. Oh, easy pickings there. He's out. Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Valverde. Well, that's well spotted. There's 75 minutes on the clock now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Bellingham.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicked it back promptly. Cafu. And he cuts out the supply. He's through here. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Van Belten gets good distance on it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Forlan gets flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And that should get the job
There will
done.
be 3 minutes added time.
Nice defending. It's got the job done. Rice. Guti. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Threads one in. He is through here. Big chance. Oh, another save.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
22, Phil Foden.
That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well,
Substitution.
fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. We're already up and running again. Cafu just wants to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Foden.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that has been clubbed away. David Villa! This might spell danger. Can he put it away? And no, he couldn't find the finish. And number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Messi is there to clear. Santos are looking to go forward now. It's oh, he's been caught on it here. That has been knocked clear. Offside that time.
Substitution on the field, number 21. Messi.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well played, well sorted out. Looking for the runner. That's it for the first period of extra time. It is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes, it's a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field, number 20, Daniel Van Buiten. Number 8,
And we're off for the final time.
number 5,
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Adams.
Oh, it's come loose.
Number 3, Van Dijk. Substitution in progress.
David Villa! And that's a real chance missed. And they're quick to get it back. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's going for goal! And he's lifted it over.
Santos certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nistelrooy. And Dyke promptly onto that, and that is that. That's been cut out, well played. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. Belts one! David Villa. He can get that clear.
You wonder if that's it now. Well, there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Back shapes to shoot! This time, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. Rice clears it away. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot.
Kindly contact the nearby member
And you
staff.
can almost hear a pin drop. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy steps up for his penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, didn't change.
So this one to restore parity. Big character, big moment, big save. This to put them 2 up. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself. 2 to the good. So down by 2. Another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, it's a tame penalty straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
So it is all down. To him now, no pressure. He's buried it, and he's won it. Santos have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
My thanks to Jim. We both... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You could... David Villa!
they're doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the sprint. Eight forwards. Fills it through. Control this time. Rodri. He's trying one. Just too high.
Santos really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Messi gathers from the goal kick. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Interesting ball, and that interception was most necessary. He belts one. Good spot, he's seen the run. Pickenbauer calmly anticipates. First quarter of an hour gone. Perfectly measured that. Pedri. Adams cuts it out. Oh, that's clever. The well played.
Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's good ball played into space. Roberto Carlos. No way through there. Changes him with that pass. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a shade optimistic.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just as opposed to denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And we have our very first corner. And he's quick to get it clear again. That'll be a throw-in. And it's been given away. He's found a way through. And the shot! He scores! They have come roaring back.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Santos at the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That is a little undercooked. Has a look and plays it forward. Body through the middle. Face to face. Can he finish? Taken with style. And they get themselves in front.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's really well manoeuvred. The chip pass hasn't quite come off. Big swung through. Rice. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Adams gets over and intercepts. Modric. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, well played. Danger averted for now. Santos, need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He cuts out the supply. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs, but...
Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's been one straight back. It's ended up in no man's land. David Villa finds himself offside. And he's there to retrieve it. And we've reached half-time.
So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
Yeah, neither side here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, he's got away. And Messi! He has done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Rice picks it up from the goal kick. Martinez. And here's Messi. It's Forlan. Beckham. He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 21.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's Forlan. Can he put it away? Lacking in accuracy.
Forlan just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Had to make that, and he did make it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Good luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. And he's let fly! Oh, that's delightful. Beckham! Oh, not quite. It's a sweet ball, that. It's a little off target. And he thumps it clear. Out of play for a throw. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's picked his way through. A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! That's another chance! And he's heaved it away. There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He is through here. There's 75 minutes on the clock now. Floats it up and over. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking understandably energised after his goal. And claimed it back swiftly. Shapes to shoot! Great football shot and save. Chance to counter. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Forlan, he's through, big chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. Adams clears it away. Rice, Santos have the chance to go the other way. There'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, well played, well sorted out. To the last 5 minutes. Always onto this. And the shot! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
David Villa.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Substitution in progress.
He's played him through. Looks really well cleared. David Villa. David Villa! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Diego.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
It's just the goalkeeper. Oh, shooting chance! He's got it all! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Number 13.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Coming on the field
It's
is
an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vaya gets good distance on it. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to belt it away. And that's a throw. He was there to get a vital touch.
Valverde is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Goal! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you take back again.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Adams deals with that comfortably. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. The ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He is slightly undercut now.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Somewhat less than ideal.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Martinez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Great defending, strong and determined. He won't be happy with that one. And he's let fly. Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Intercepted. It's Modric! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Forlan. That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Modric. That looks a cracking ball. Now there's a fine ball. He's only too happy to take that back. Forlan, it's Forlan! And the finish! Valverde, Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's played him through. No way through. That was good alertness.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Back into the middle. It's a good ball out wide. He's got the shot away! He's missed, but not by that far. Santos have their second corner now. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Ter Stegen. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, that's well spotted. Thinking by the keeper, he did well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa. Pedri. Forlan. Hits one! There it is!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Goes to half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it, and in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we are back on the way.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Okay, less said about that pass, the better. Messi. Valverde! Rodri gets it clear. David Villa. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Nice bit of trickery. Beckham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ter Stegen gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Adams cuts out the pass. Martinez looks to get on the end of this. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rodri. Holmes gets across to intercept that.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Messi.
70,900.
Martinez driving through the middle.
Santos are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That looks a good ball through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. David Villa. David Villa! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a nicely measured pass.
There they go, hunting again.
He's beaten the last, and Martinez! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's been picked out. And that was very necessary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
David Villa! Danger averted for now. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that looks a decent ball. Aims beyond the defence. Just a decent hit! Oh, keep trying. Eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cafu. And here's Messi. Santos are looking desperate here. Short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Rodri is there and he can pick it up.
Substitution.
And it's Messi. Martinez stood up well to him there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That pass has been well intercepted. And played right into his path. And that is as far as it goes. Those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That pass isn't the best. And he welcomes it in. Just the goalkeeper. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's really well manoeuvred. Adams cuts out the pass. Nicely intercepted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looks to go up and over. Oh, he's bustling through. Great hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Belton cuts it out. Some resolute defending there. Beckham. Oh, super find. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Forlan. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Well read. Danger is averted. Carlos. Pedri, who's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that was vital. And we have our very first corner. It's earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's a chance. It's Ramos. Who's going to get there? Santos looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. That's well seen too. Locked in behind. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedri. In, and that's the end of that. That's a nicely measured pass. Cafu. Modric is in a really good position out wide. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi.
That's the last thing he wants to happen. Really simple pass.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Beckenbauer.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri! Pedri! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, the technique generates the crowd. That's his basic duty now, is it? And he will be as against the Pedri.
Tries a shot! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And that could set him on his way. Oh, look at the space here. Rice. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Interesting ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. The ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. It's cause for mild irritation. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. Changes it with that pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Has created one goal already. He can run onto that.
2 minutes has been indicated.
That is a little under. He'll try from distance. Give it a go, but off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And now the hit! Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Santos produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in.
Santos would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Danger averted for now. Brilliantly cut out.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space. He's had a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So now the difference is 3. Well, that's well spotted. Van Belten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. This ended up in no man's land.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, he wasn't going to let it pass.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Pass somewhat off target. That tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's intervened well there. Van Belten kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's one! Really well taken goal. Comfort! Yet more comfort!
how he built his reputation.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Santos have reclaimed it and played right into his path. There's not a final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Intercepted. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
And it's Modric. Messi. Real chance here! Is flagged offside. Van Belten. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a throw in. Oh, well played, well played. That's headed upfield.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
David Villa finds himself offside. Clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's David Villa! Oh, taken with style! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Santos playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Cafu. He can run onto that. Great ball and he's a big chance. It's there. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Played it back swiftly. He cuts out the supply. Rodri promptly onto that. Looking for the runner. Passing is crisp and sharp. And there goes the final whistle. Santos played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And a quick reminder today to please take
Your reflections then, Jim.
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective corner. Neymar! Neymar is flagged offside. Fizzes past the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Kadri. Dig through. Oh, pass it up. Margin for error there at all. He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Beckham. From the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, easy pickings there. Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. I would say both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. David Villa. Santos, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's gone looking for safety. Plays the ball back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bodies through the middle. David Villa! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Great ball if he can get there. Ter Stegen is there to clear. And they're quick to get it back.
intense focus in executing their plan here. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well played. Yes, I found it. And it's Forlan. The pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. Played right into his path. It's Modric! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. David Villa. And here's a chance. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Ball's gone astray. It's Forlan. And he welcomes it in. Forlan. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Interesting ball. David Villa. It's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. And he's picked out the run. David Villa. Pedri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ter Stegen getting this one clear. Into his path. He's some sixth sense. There's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. They're certainly not going to want to try, so nothing to show as yet. It's 0-0. So there was the first half.
Santos ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the...
Beckham! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making
and Messi! And he's heaved it away. David Villa. And he's taking no chances there.
The attendance on the match was 71,000.
Just about up to the hour now. Great ball if he can get there. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. It's really well cleared. Van Bouten makes the interception. Beckenbauer. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. David Villa! It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Rodri. That's good vision. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Back into the middle. David Villa! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the
Can he finish? Decent enough try.
a more than decent attempt, Peter.
Some sort of an apology there.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
It's coming out.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's managed to get rid.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose. Forward! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Disappointed with that, and they've got rid. That's been cut short. That's been intercepted. It's beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Now who's going to be first? Neymar!
Here, it's breakaway time. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Brilliantly cut out. They will need to stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Shinters. That's it, they're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Substitution on the field.
So we'll swear, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
15.
And we are already back underway. And the shots! Rodri bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa. That is a little undercooked. Rodri. could have learned this.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just past time.
He cuts out the supply. Ter Stegen. Oh, this looks sharp. Floated through. David Villa gets flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Can he put it away? Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So there's the hit! We're quick to recover this. Ah, he's given it away! And the shot! Taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting. Finish!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think, it was a fine drive. I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. He's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Number 6,
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
David Villa.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Daniel Van
He's picked his way through. Neymar. It's Neymar! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Mbappe. Number 2, Adams. Substitution.
There's the clearance. Chouameni. Enjoy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's gone backward here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bellingham gets across to intercept that. Bayer chooses to deal with it himself.
squeeze it through. David Villa.
So much.
David Villa!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking for the runner. Cafu. He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. Looks to clip it. Oh, shooting chance.